get this over with.
This breeze. Hey, no fair!
Why are just the balls getting sucked up?
I believe it's very important for heroes to have passion. And all of you are fighting with it. Thank you! That's one of my favorite things on Earth to see!
It's one guy from Shiketsu High? What'd he say? It's hard to hear! Wait, what's he gonna do now that he's got our balls?
Please let me join your fight and show my own passion! I'm so looking forward to it!
It's about time somebody parked up and passed.
Ah! What? There are 120 people taken down! A single person managed to do that in just one attack?
That's the stuff! I won!
That actually surprised me so much that I'm awake. I assume we'll see a lot of people passing from now on. Everyone, let's get this out of the way so I can take a break. Good? Good.
What a quirk. Although it seems like it would be hard to use in a city. Oh no, we've been split up. Is this what Ketsubutsu was planning the entire time? I've got to find everyone, or at least somebody soon. If I'm alone, I'm done for. The other schools have had so much more time to work together and learn to make decisions in battle. We're behind by a whole year's worth of training, even with everything we've experienced.
Inasa Yowarashi. He's the same year as you all, and received the top scores for students admitted through recommendations. But for some unknown reason, he turned down his acceptance to UA and went to Shiketsu.
If he had the top score for those with recommendations, then he must be even better than Todoroki.
Today I'm gonna do my best to learn from you. I really hope you don't mind.
Maximum force! Trembling earth!
These are strong students from all over the country. I don't know why, but I'm actually getting pretty excited about this. What? This girl came out of nowhere!
Tag, you're it. Not smart. Staring off into space. But what's really weird is that you're in trouble and still smiling.
I've seen her. She's from Shiketsu High School.
You couldn't be cooler.
Don't be cocky! We're prepared!
Looks like a quirk that makes things bigger.
That's not all I brought with me!
Even if I couldn't melt it, I should have at least made a mark.
Your fire won't work against any of my tools. Tungsten has a super high melting point. I'm afraid I told you so, Todoroki. Even if you're a top UA student, if you think you can pass this exam alone, well then, your pride will be your downfall.
You fools!
Do it! Right! Keep attacking! Don't let up!
Got it! Water for my flames, and physical attacks for my ice. They've worked out a way to counter everything I have.
It's useless to resist! Where'd he go?
The Heroes Public Safety Commission must have constructed this factory to be as realistic as possible. No wonder they told us to choose a terrain that would suit our style.
There he is! Surround him!
In that case, I'm guessing that this tank is full of the real thing.
He got us! To pull such a move, he's crazy!
Well, it looks like the Commission kept the force of the explosion from being too damaging.
You bastard!
Apologies, but I simply cannot afford to fail.
Come on, man.
Look out!
Hiroshima!
Damn it! What's going on?
What the crap? Did that really just happen?
All I know is that bastard looks like he's to blame. So, I'll kill him!
More examinees have passed. We're at 60 people now. That means there are 40 spots left.
We're running out of time. This is bad. What do we do?
Yeah, I knew we'd be in trouble if we got split. But at least we can probably do something about the group that's near us and maybe even make a few points.
No, really? What are you thinking?
Earlier, someone tried to outpace his classmates.
I'll take her down fast! No, wait!
He was panicking that he wouldn't get enough points in. Since his class attacked as a group, they definitely end up fighting over their targets.
Oh, so as people get worried, they'll break away from their classmates, and then they'll be at a big disadvantage.
Wait, then why were you saying we should all stick together? We'd be in the same boat.
Well, to begin with, we were told to hit weak points with balls, so it's easy to think of this as target practice. And without knowing our opponent's quirks, we're basically going in blind. But it's not easy or efficient to go after moving targets, because after all, they'll be protected. Think about it. I wanted to first make sure that we trapped enough people for everyone in our class to pass. Then we'd use our balls only after they couldn't move anymore. Our class has a lot of people who excel in restraining groups, so I kinda thought it wouldn't be any trouble.
I see. It's true that if we were just doing target practice, they'd only be able to tell whether or not we were good shots. There's more to this test than I originally realized.
Listen, you guys. Does it sound like they're getting closer?
What should we do?
I'll go after them.
Huh?
I'll be a decoy so you can move. Be on the lookout for openings that'll let you immobilize people to get some points. Your quirks are better at that than mine. I'm more of a fighter.
A decoy? There's 3 of us, so we'd need 6 people?
Roger. Sarah, let's do it.
Okay, fine.
I trust Deku. He's pulled through enough times that I believe in him.
Now, move.
I'm from Shiketsu. Please notice, my school keeps our hats on when we're working. Why is that? Because each and every one of our movements is crowned by the legacy and honor of our school. This is a demonstration, proof of the difference in level between my peers and your vulgar class. We value obligation and dignity, things that appear to be sorely lacking among you.
I really hate your type. He's hard to follow. Makes me feel kinda dumb.
He said his beady eyes are full of tears so he can't see how strong his opponents are.
My eyes are dry and handsome, thank you!
Hey! Maybe don't provoke this guy! Look what he did to Kirishima!
UA High. I have respect for your school. I take pride in the fact that our institutions are treated as equals. But your class is shameful. You act in ways that disgrace heroes.
He's attacking again! I don't want to be gross!
Shut up! Obligation? Dignity? You just like to hear yourself talk. I don't see any proof. Show us with your actions, not your cheap words, if you can.
Beast. You're worst of all, Bakugo!
Draw the opponents in as close as possible. Make them gather in one place.
Want some gum?
It's really a finger trap, isn't it? I hate this. It's frustrating that we can't tell who passes and fails in real time.
And our Shindo only made it worse by splitting the ground open. Now it's hard to see anything.
Wait, Eraser, are you actually worried?
There's something I've realized after watching my students, in school and in the field. They might not have realized it themselves, but in Class 1A, there are 2 people whose spirits have a big impact. They're not leaders or the most popular, and the 2 of them don't get along at all. Sometimes they seem like polar opposites. However, before I knew it, their passion had spread to the rest of their peers. It's strange, but every time there's some kind of major event, one of them is at the center of it. I'm not worried, Joke. It's the opposite, actually. I can't wait to see what they'll do. Even if those 2 aren't physically with the others, their presence raises the standard for the entire class.
You've fallen for them hard. It's kind of gross.
I'm honored to have them as students. My Class 1A.